Hi all, how are you going? Welcome to another round of Redski's Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous. We're continuing with the March main monthly, and we are up to no other sign other than my dear Virgos. You are the final sign to be done for the 2021 March main monthly. So we're doing a full Celtic cross with clarifiers if need be, 10 placements as usual. Then we will move it on to additional oracle as well as inspirational messages, as well as find out what angel will be yours for the month of March, your spirit animal, as well as ruin. So yes, as I was saying, a full Celtic cross, 10 placements with clarifiers, then oracle, as well as inspirational messages, your angel for the month of March, your spirit animal for the month of March, and your ruin with full message. So it will be a lengthy one. It is the March main monthly, and I'm so thankful for you for joining me. If you've not subscribed to the channel, Redski's Righteous Readings, do so now. I would love for you to join us here on the channel. Thank you so much, and let's begin. Virgo, rising moon and sun, March 2021. For Virgo, rising moon and sun, for March 2021. One more. Virgo. Here we go. Virgo, very interesting reading. Yes, very interesting. So you coming into March, coming into this reading, my dear Virgos, we're feeling Page of Pentacles reversed. So this is talking about an unrealistic person, failure to recognize obvious facts, or maybe a dissipation of ideas, illogical thinking with some rebelliousness, some wastefulness, and unfavorable news. So Virgo, coming into March, I am seeing here that you're going through a bit of a stage of really wanting to see the best side of things, being a bit unrealistic in them judgments, feeling a bit like no matter what way you look at it, sometimes it's a failure to just recognize that what it is for what it is. Your ideas seem to be dissipating at the moment. You can't bring anything into fruition or anything into alignment at the moment. It feels like everything isn't working well, and you're feeling a bit rebellious because of that. Crossing obstacles or issues card, and we had none other than that Knight of Wands. So fire energy coming in here. The Knight is coming with a journey or an advancement into the unknown, acceleration, flight, absence, or a change of residence. So something that's crossing you is a change here, a change of residence or a journey needing to be taken here. You might be a bit apprehensive and a bit worried about this. That's why you're sort of pulling back a bit. Crowning hanging above. Crowning obstacles issue hanging above, that judgment in reverse. So this is talking about some delays and disappointments and failure. Again, to face facts with indecision in these matters. Maybe some procrastination, theft, but a real feeling of alienation of others and feeling like an outsider looking in at the moment, and you're feeling very disjointed because of it. It's making you feel very out of alignment and feeling like you just can't see where others are coming from. Foundation, root of reading, reason we are here, King of Cups. So you are a very responsible and creative person. You must remember this. You're a very learned professional. You could be very renowned in business, maybe a lawyer or religious or the science or the arts, but you're a kind and reliable person who's very generous and has a very deep interest in these matters that you are good or working towards. You have a good, strong foundation in these fields, is what I'm trying to say. Past energy leaving you now, sign of Pisces. It is, of course, there for the moon. So a lot of deception and twilight and obscurity in the past energy. Intuition is needed and disillusionment was current. The danger, bad influences, ulterior motives, false friends and selfishness, and a lot of deceit and craftiness around that past energy. Superficiality and unknown enemies too. Future energy coming in, so that is none other than that Eight of Pentacles. It is reversed. Future energy coming in, Eight of Pentacles, reversed. Lack of ambition, vanity, conceitment, disillusionment, usury, hypocrisy. So we're not making the money in the right kind of way. We're very conceited. We have a lack of ambition here. Monetary means whatever we're doing, it's just not giving us the happiness it once did. Advice from Spirit is the Five of Cups reversed. So to remember, you will have a hopeful outlook even though it may not seem like it now. There is favourable expectations, new alliances, and a return of an old friend or a renunciation here. So something from the past bringing in freshness to the future. Outsiders looking in upon you, upon your connection, what do they see? The Ace of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Pentacles reversed, outsiders looking in, what do they see? They see prosperity without happiness, misused wealth, wasted money, corruption by money, and a lot of misery around money. Someone that can't control their money, that's not happy with monetary means or gains. Someone that is just being a bit foolish and disrespectful to the money. Hopes and fears the fool. Thoughtlessness, folly, extravagance, lack of discipline. You really are throwing it all in the wind and partying like there's no tomorrow, Virgo, during March. You know that things aren't coming in alignment, and rather than try to stick their teeth down and grit with it, you've kind of gone the opposite direction, thrown the reins up in the air and said, let the horse run. Just let it go ballistic and bounce through the fences. Like, we're just not going to control it anymore. If this is the hand we have been dealt, well, then we're going to just let it ride out. We're not going to try to change it, control it. We're not going to try to fix it. We're just going to let it ride. Out come Queen of Swords. Quickness, quick-wittedness, intensely perceptive, a subtle woman may signify a person who's a widow or a person of sadness, mourning, privatization, and absence with loneliness and separation. But superiority, she has a real one who savored great happiness, but who currently knows the anxiety of misfortune and reversal. Someone that is mind over heart matter. She is almost seems emotionlessness. However, she isn't emotionlessness. She just locks it down. She takes her big sword. She cuts away what is not for her highest or best good, and she does so without any quim or quavering. She does it because she knows that's what's best. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers, sign of Gemini. So there's a love connection here. Love, beauty, perfection, harmony, trust, beginning of a romance or deep feeling. Freedom of emotion, the necessity here of subjecting love to trial, whether it's sacred or profane, and a meaningful affair. So I'm going to clarify some of this to get some more in-depthness to this reading, Virgo, because there is a lot here to be said. Okay, so we've clarified here. First card, Page of Pentacles reversed, is clarified by the Six of Cups. That Page of Pentacles reversed was talking about an unrealistic person, failure to face facts. Six of Cups clarifying that reverse is saying because of the future opportunities ahead, coming events, new plans, new vistas that may possibly fail but will arrive shortly. So you're really hinging on something new coming in. You're being a bit unrealistic, and this plan may fail. So please be warned not to bank everything on this one connection or this one ideal system or this one thing, because it may just not come in. That Knight of Wands, clarified by the Three of Wands. So that Knight of Wands is talking about a journey, advancement, possibly a move. Clarified Three of Wands. So this is talking about practical knowledge, business acumen, enterprise negotiations, trades. You are negotiating on a move. Something to do with work, something to do with passion as well, fire energy. Two wand cards there in that mix. Crowning, hanging above you, obstacles, issues. Judgment in reverse. So that was saying about disappointment, failure to face facts, and indecision. And that is clarified by the Faith card reverse, which is also known as the Hierophant. So this is foolish exercise of generosity, not having faith here, being extremely vulnerable and frail, and not making the right judgments by which is needed to bring in forward movement and thinking. King of Cups, foundation root of reading. So someone that's responsible, creative, learned, professional. This is, of course, speaking of atonement to you. Clarified by the Ace of Wands reversed and the Seven of Wands reversed. Two wands, again, reversed cards. This is absolutely unbelievable. Ace of Wands reversed is saying false start. There's a cloudy outlook and an unrealized goal here. Cancellations of plans. Also, with that Seven of Wands, that is talking about concernments, anxiety, embarrassment, hesitancies causing losses and perplexities. So to move forward, you are a very reliable person. You must bank on yourself here, Libra. You're not doing so, and in so not doing it, you are actually doing yourself a very much a discourtesy, a dishonesty. Future energy coming in. We had firstly that Eight of Pentacles reversed, clarified by the Two of Pentacles or coin reversed. The Eight of Pentacles reversed, lack of ambition, vanity, conceitment. With Two of Coins reversed, it's about liberty, ability, agility in handling matters, enforced gaiety, a letter or message. So you're not putting in your full potential for what you are going to get, a letter or message which is going to change things for you for your future energy. It's going to change things around your monetary means. It's going to change your perspective completely. View from others outside looking in was that Ace of Pentacles reverse, which was talking about corruption by money. That's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. It is to reverse. So this is speaking about bad luck, broken sequence, interruption, or inconsistency due to unexpected events by others. So a lot of the reason the abundance has not come in for you is due to other people's perceptions, opinions, putting their foot in it. The Fool, so you're being quite folly, hopes and fears, very follyish, very extravagant, being a bit, you know, chucking it in the air and hoping for the best kind of thing. And this is because of the hangman reverse, or lack of sacrifice, or unwillingness to make the necessary effort, failure to give of oneself in the right way, with too much preoccupation here, too much other things up in one's head instead of the important things. Queen of Swords. So as I was saying, this is someone that is very witty, very forceful, very forthright, makes head over heart decisions constantly. Ace of Coins reverse, because you are having prosperity without happiness, misuse wealth. So you're going to have to embody that Queen of Swords and cut away anything that's not for your highest good. Otherwise, it's bleeding you dry. Bottom of deck, the Lovers. So a new love connection coming in here, sign of Gemini. And that is backed by the Nine of Coins, which, of course, is the Nine of Pentacles. Deep concentration and application, scholarship and reflection, desire for new ideas, a do-gooder, and a bearer of good news. So a love connection is coming in with news as well. There's a lot of news coming in for Virgo. I'm seeing you're really hinging on some very important news, like future energy, bottom of the deck energy, and even the outcome does say an attitude's needed to change your mind here. Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reverse. To get that new prosperity, you must start being a bit Queen of Swords energy, really cutting away things that are not for your highest good. Now we'll get to Oracle inspirational messages and find out what angel, spirit, animal, as well as the ruin for you for the month of March, my dear Virgo. So stay with me. Okay, Virgo, we start with the beautiful Island Time Wellness cards, and first we have Heart with a Key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. So that's lovely. The Lovers card definitely there. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. We're definitely cutting away. Queen of Swords, some of those things that aren't for our highest good, we need to make them decisions. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So we're looking at the past as well as going towards the future. From the Crazy Sexy Love Notes, we have Find Your Tribe. Your spiritual tribe is out there, and once you find your tribe, members rejoice together, motivate each other, support each other, and stick together. Share your accomplishments, hopes, desires, and heartbreak. Praise each other and offer kindness, tough love when needed. There's strength in numbers. You're never alone. Then we had notice the blessings. So gratitude, it puts us in a position of having instead of wanting, taking rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have and take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What are we grateful for? Share it with your friends and others. And then we have reconsider your commitments. Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and gracefully decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes way for a perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. Wiccan card you received was Rocks and Standing Stones from the Wicca. Rocks are the bones of the mother supporting her and therefore us. Because they take millions of years to form, they hold ancient earth wisdom and knowledge, power and strength. A stone can also bring some of the character of the place where it came from. Stones bring grounding elemental earth energy and can help you connect with those primordial energies. Call upon the strength when you pray or meditate for the strength of the timeless of the stone's timeless wisdom, helping, supporting, and connecting you. Use stones to help stabilize stress-filled places. Stones and rocks. Okay. Your angel for the month of March is number 23, Angel of Creativity. Number 23. Meaning is as follows. You have received this card because your angel of creativity wants to make her presence known to you. Have you recently been asking for assistance from above to help guide, inspire, and encourage you with a creative endeavor? If this is the case, then your angel creativity is here to be of assistance. Sometimes when you are working on creative ideas, your mind can become blocked with self-doubt, fear, or lack of confidence about your gifts. Your angel creativity wants you to know that you possess everything you need to achieve the creative endeavor you are currently working on. If in doubt, ask your angel creativity to give you inspiration about your projects. If you are working on a piece of art, visualize your angel creativity guiding you, your hand to draw, paint, write, inspiring you to finish the work. If you are writing a book, poetry, a musical piece, or other letter to a loved one, visualize your angel creativity standing by your side, assisting you in finding the right words. Affirmation for this card is as follows. I allow my angel of creativity to assist me by allowing my creativity to flow and excel in all my creative endeavors. I love that. I truly do. Now, we move to your spirit animal, and you got the cardinal, which reads, the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. The cardinal. Book meeting now. When on the spiritual path, it's easy to idealize what being spiritual means. It can become a rigid mental imprint on which you judge anything that varies from these conceptualities of what being spiritual is supposed to be about. This includes not only other people's practices and beliefs, but your own. Falling short of idealism leads to either assuming a righteous and arrogant position with others, or when self-imposed licks guilt and shame. The spiritual perfectionism can make you resent any enjoyment, the pleasures of the material world, as well as those of your physical body. The earth herself provides a dazzling and sensual panorama of experiences to be directly encountered through the physical senses, yet for so many, truly enjoying the pleasures of senses of sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell can be fraught with worry, anxiety, guilt, and shame. Products of early childhood, religious and or cultural conditioning, others become so entangled in the world of the senses that it becomes their God, and their spiritual core is lost to the material. To be polarized in one direction or another takes you either to lofty heights or in dissonant abstractions and completely ungrounded, or else cause you to become caught up in the glue of mundane world without the guiding light of spirit to provide a locus of opportunity. With the blessing of your awareness, you can redirect your thoughts and actions towards that which begin brighter balance and fluidity between the two polarities. Associated with this card is courtship, singing, vitality, self-defense, integrity, balance, spirituality, fatherhood, harmony, self-expression, confidence, listening, intuition, creativity, responsibility, and colorfulness. Now, the last piece of the beautiful puzzle for you, my dears, is the ruin, and your ruin is here. It is number 18, and it is humor. Number 18, humor is your ruin for March. Book meaning is as follows: humor. Just give me a second. Drawing the ruin of humour is always an encouraging sign, for humour is really three ruins in one: an invitation, a bit of advice, and a blessing. If you feel yourself in the middle of a difficult situation which threatens to overwhelm you, take time out to see the humour in it all. That's the invitation. The advice goes something like this: punish yourself too hard, doing too much for others, break the pattern, have a giggle, lighten up, and always remember, humour is the mildest detergent of them all. Since it is said that God's favourite music is laughter, know that each time you laugh, your laughter is the gift to God. That's the blessing. If you are just now rediscovering your sense of humour, this ruin congratulates you. If, on the other hand, you're convinced that your humour has gone, the oracle is saying, no need to worry, I will return as you heal. For humour is healing's handmaiden. Humour springs from the ruin of flow, and flow is the softest, most feminine of the older ruins, calling as it does for contacting your intuition, wisdom, and attuning to your own rhythms. If you are out of harmony with your healing, this ruin is saying humour will help to restore the balance. It is on the road to healing that we discover our sense of humour and learn to apply the slave of laughter to old wounds. Good humour, indeed, good medicine. The ability to laugh at oneself is always a healthy sign. Laughter delights the soul and brings joy to the heart. It adds flavour to the gratitude, lessens the burden of our mistakes, turns enemies into friends, dissolves fear, and in doing so encourages love. The ancient equivalent laughter with wisdom and with heaven's will. It has been well and truly said that the day's most holiest loss is the day on which we do not laugh. Humour and laughter are hallmarks of our humanness. Thank you, Virgo, for joining me for your March main monthly. May you have a good one. Please like, share, and subscribe if you've not done so already to Rhodes is Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous. Cheers all. Have a good March.